Yeah, some Fei Long food for y'all. All upside your heads, all up through your eyeballs and eardrums. Oh, and we get a double dose of food to start this off. Live gameplay. Damn, I hope I didn't hurt y'all eardrums. Live gameplay. Unlike Tekken, I can't do live. Why? What's wrong with the LED intro screens? Which one am I? Okay. I'm keeping it basic. I'm the one in black. Almost lost myself for a second. Brushing up the food. I told y'all I was gonna bring it. I cannot do that chain no more. It's getting on my nerves now. Feels a little laggy. Believe it or not, y'all, your boy South Share Rise was not always the lazy man that I am today. Let me pop my collar on that one. 2 pops. I puts it down now, but you know, back in the day, your boy kind of didn't have no swag, man. To use a word that y'all can relate to, y'all youngsters. Let me tell y'all what happened to me, man. I was a player, man, in elementary. I'm talking about, it ain't never been a point in my life where I wasn't interested in girls. I remember being a little boy just fantasizing about girls. I was just always interested in women. I never went through a cootie phase. I wanted to be around girls all the time. And that's what I did. I was a little pervert kind of thing, man. You know, you but not a pervert, but you know what kids do. Well, maybe they don't do that, but maybe I did it. Maybe it's just me. I mean, I did it. I would flirt around with little girls. I'd be like, let's play house. I'll be the daddy, you be the mama. And she'd be like, okay, what do we do? And I say, well, I think mommies and daddies lay down on top of each other. Okay. Oh, man. And we didn't know nothing about sexual intercourse. So, you know, I mean, my little ass would be back in the corner during playtime, laying on top of a chick, basically dry humping. You know, I mean, I don't really know if I was humping, you know, I don't know what I was doing, but it's crazy, man. And I'd be like, show me yours, I'll show you mine. One time I played this chick so bad, man. She was like, no. And keep in mind, this was like in 1st or 2nd grade, man. I'm doing this perverted shit. We was going to catch the bus, man, walking down the hallway. I was surprised nobody caught us. And she showed me hers. And I played it off. I wasn't gonna pull my junk out in that hallway, you know. I was a little smart. Oh man, that's cold-blooded, man. She was like, okay, your turn. I was like, oh, I'm about to miss my bus, and I heard of it, ran to the bus. Oh man. So I've been playing them from a youngster, I guess, man. That's my first time seeing that boys have a penis and girls have a vagina. I was like, wow. Anyway, time went on. I kept up my flirty ways, but once, you know, 4th and 5th grade hit, I realized that I was growing at a slower pace than everybody else. I stayed short, and everybody else was leaving me behind. So when 6th grade hit, that's when, you know, people really start being like boyfriend and girlfriend. They start hooking up, going together. I don't mean hooking up like having sex. back when I was coming up, hooking up meant like you just talk to somebody, you go together. I didn't know hooking up meant you banging them. I don't know when that came along. But yeah, so I used to be real outgoing, man, until I got to that point where I noticed that I wasn't developing as fast as everybody else. So I became antisocial because, you know, I lost the confidence I was developing as a youngster. So I became more introverted and shy because at that point, of course, you know, I was shorter than everybody else, and people started making their comments like, man, are you in the right grade? Because, man, I was still looking like a third grader. And of course, dudes when they want to impress somebody, some dudes got a habit of trying to get their shine on in front of a female, and they clown on me and get a laugh, and then, you know, think they poke their chests out like they the shit. So I went through all that crap. Y'all probably know about that, man. Y'all late bloomers. So I got in my head, you know, ain't no point in trying to approach no females now, because they not going to want me. They going to want these dudes that's tall and playing football. You know, once I got to high school, it really wasn't no question. Man, I was in high school about maybe not even 5 feet tall, looking like an elementary school student. So I knew I wasn't getting no play. I mean, I heard later on that there was a couple girls that had crushes on me, but they never told me because I never talked to nobody like that, you know. I wasn't real outgoing, so they figured I was just mean or stuck up or something. But it wasn't that. It was just, you know, I felt like ain't no point in even trying, man. What girl would want to talk to me in high school? But freshman year, there was this incident. I was in band. I wasn't a nerd. Our band was good. Southern band that really puts on a show. And we was at practice one afternoon after school, and a girl I was in the 9th grade, and there's another girl in the 9th grade. She came up and told me, "Hey, this girl say you cute, man. She want to talk to you." The girl was like a booster. We had cheerleaders and we had boosters. She was a booster. Real attractive girl. This the thing though, she was a senior, 12th grader, big time. So I'm like, what? She said I'm cute, like, okay, yeah, man. We had a little dance coming up for the band and the boosters and the football players or whatever. She was like, you should ask her to the dance. I'm like, are you crazy? She was like, no, you should ask her. So I don't know. Somehow I don't know what got into me. Somehow they worked me up. I think mainly the girl pushed me into doing it. And I asked this senior to the dance. What the hell was I thinking? And she said yes. She went with me. And you know, we went, and when I look back on it, I was such a innocent little boy, man. I didn't know nothing. I mean, well, not from the stories I told earlier, but like actually getting up on I'm in high school now, so I got some sense. And getting up on a senior, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, I was so nervous, and it's like I was just awkward. It was so awkward. Like, we were dancing and stuff, and she had to make me dance because I didn't want it. I ain't never been no dance anyway, but I was just too shy, man. But she would dance with me and everything. And, you know, it was an okay little time, but looking back on that, I'm like, that had to be sympathy. That girl could have destroyed me. It ain't no way that girl was really interested in me. But I feel like that was real nice what she did, you know. I was a little freshman. She had to know I was so naive. She could have been like, no, what the hell's wrong with you? But she actually put her reputation on the line, looking back on it, and went to that dance with me. And I know the other seniors had to be looking at her like, what the hell is this girl doing? And I know when I wasn't around her, she was probably talking to her friends. Well, they're probably making fun of, man, you hang with that little boy. What are you doing with that little boy? You a child? I'm just picturing this kind of stuff dudes on a football team would tell this girl, because she was an attractive girl. Like, a lot of dudes would flirt with her. And I'm sure she was like, well, he's so cute, and I'm just being nice. I can just picture the conversation. But she did that, you know. She gave me a little sympathy thing, and she kind of was my little friend, I guess, in a way, after that. But I was so stupid, I actually thought she liked me, so I would like write her notes and stuff. In my head, I really thought she liked me. I don't know what I was thinking. Cause she basically told me, well, you know, I don't want to, this is just, you know, she wrote me back in the notes. Well, I was clear, you know, I'm not interested, I don't want a boyfriend. But I was so stupid, I couldn't get the message. God, I was so idiotic and innocent and behind the game. I wasn't getting the "it's just friends" speech. But yeah, it's a little thing that happened to me that I look back on and I kind of feel stupid about it. But at the same time, you know, I just look back on it and think she was nice for doing that. Because ever since that happened, well, for the rest of high school, that's what people remember. They was like, man, Lil Ross, man, that's that player. That's that dude that came in and pulled that senior in his freshman year. You know, I laughed along with it. Of course, I wasn't going to be like, nah, that's not quite how it went down, you know. That stuff is stuck with me all through high school. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But, you know, other freshmen that came up through high school with me, they never let me forget that. They're like, man, how you did that? I was like, I don't even know, man. I don't know what that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't even know what the hell happened, but you know, they would just be like, man, you must just be a player. I'd be like, yeah, I guess so. Going along with it, you know. Oh man, these women. I know it might be some youngsters listening to this commentary coming up who might be a little bit shy or shorter than the rest of the high school people, you know. But your time gonna come, son, cause now I'm older, and a lot of people now it's kind of messed up because now I look like maybe I just got out of high school a little while ago, and now girls that are high school age try to flirt with me. And I'm like, where were y'all when I needed y'all? Because I can't do nothing with them now. It's like they too young. I can't relate to them. But at the same time, I'm stuck because girls my age look at me and don't even know how old I am. They see kind of like I'm still stuck in that same place. They see a little boy kind of, well, a young man, younger than I am because I'm still a young man. So it's a trade-off, man. You know, some dudes probably love still being able to mess with a high school girl, but once you get to that certain age, man, you realize how stupid young people in general can be. The stuff that they talk about, they don't have the same priorities. They're still young. I'm worried about making a car payment, and they worried about when a new pair of Jordans coming out. So. And that's understandable. Ain't nothing wrong. Enjoy being young if that's where you're at in life. But a lot of people that I came up with now that made fun of me look like crap. Shoot, as soon as they got out of high school, it's like they started looking like crap. They gained a lot of weight and just started looking old. Now, I still look the same, man. You know, I didn't live a hard life. I didn't smoke or drink or club. Maybe that's got something to do with it. And I guess my family got those kind of genetics because we all look pretty young for our age. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. You know, I still think about that girl. I wonder how she doing these days, or if she even remember. I'm sure she remember. When you think back on a dance, you remember who you went with. I wonder if I would recognize if I saw her. Oh man, you know. Funny thing is, I kind of wish I had more sense back then and never even approached her to go to that dance. Cause now I just look back on it like a corny little episode where I was just stupid. But she was cool, so I just want to give her a shout out. Sympathy date, girl. Catch y'all later.